So this is going to be a totally different intro, right? We are entering into a sea of people. Last year I think there was like 40,000. I believe this year there's like 50,000. Yes, an annual event that happens during Monterey Car Week, and it is an entire block that gets locked down for display of cars, and the cars that turn up are pretty serious. I think a lot of the major manufacturers also show up. I know Koenigsegg makes this an annual thing. So as you can see, there's a serious amount of footfall here, but it goes an entire block, long way down. Look what we got here. We've got lots of people enjoying lots of great V12 sounds. So we're going to switch this off and take you around for this mad event. So we just descended on Exotics on Broadway. The idea is to come here to sort of celebrate and distribute the Gumball by DDE merch collaboration for the 25th Gumball anniversary rally. And kind of went nuts. Kind of went a bit insane. It still totally blows my mind that you can fly to different parts of the world and people like care about your content. It's quite amazing. It's just awesome. So thank you everyone for coming down and caring, having photos. That is a very nice spec 765 LT. I reckon we got that. Look how good that looks. They come full circle. They're so good looking. That is a highly spec'd LT. Totally exposed carbon black body with red tinted carbon accents. Utopia here as well, which is pretty cool. That's the one. Dan's Cinque. That's the one.
What's the value of that car right now?
More than you could afford, pal. 20 million. Huh? Yeah, 20 million US. That Utopia spec that's the best spec Utopia I've seen so far. That looks really good. We've just had 30 Koenigsegg's roll in, followed by 20 Paganis. I've lost count. That is properly nuts. Got a video coming out on this Zonda Cinque soon. Exposed maroon carbon bodied Huayra Roadster. Man, this is a crazy, crazy lineup, man. So this year is Koenigsegg's 30th anniversary, right? There's 30 eggs celebrating 30 years of the brand, and they're all rolling in together in one big convoy into Exotics on Broadway. I think outside of the Ghost Squadron tour earlier this year, this might be the largest single gathering of dynamic Koenigseggs to have ever gathered anywhere in the world.
I just want to say thank you to Exotics on Broadway for having us here today. So many amazing cars, people. Monterey Car Week has been pretty nuts this weekend. We've come in from London for this. We're doing it in Southeast Asia this year. It starts in Vietnam, Saigon, and over the next week we cross 5 countries to cross the finish line in Singapore at the Singapore F1 race.
This year, as Max has touched on, is the 25th anniversary celebration, and these guys are going big, so congratulations, Max, on 25 years of the most rock and roll rally in the world. Big round of applause.
All right, so this feels like the official build-up to Gumball 3000. Why it's special is it's the 25th anniversary. That's 25 Gumball rallies, rock and roll all over the world. This is going to be the biggest Gumball ever. Today at Exotics on Broadway, we announced to the crowd what's going on with TDE, the collaboration with Gumball, and all of the crazy characters and friends which are doing it. Today is also the day that Max and I officially announced that we're doing the rally together. It means a lot to me because he's literally family. He's my brother-in-law. To his dismay, I married his sister. And we're going to go big. We still haven't found a car though, but we're getting there. Stay tuned for what that's going to be. So your two cars, are they the last of the Agera platform?
Last of the Agera platform. They were the 2 final edition cars. Fun stories with them.
Yeah, I bet. And did you go and spec them both at the same time?
No.
No?
No. They actually, Thor originally was spec'd a completely different spec.
Right.
It was all gray, yellow, blue trim, and pre-spec for the owner. It was one of originally 3 final edition cars. Again, when we broke the world record, we talked to Christian, and you know, we waited when he was in a good mood. The record was broken, and we said, hey, we want to change the story a little bit.
Nice.
You already made 1 final edition. You named it 1 of 1. Leave that to the side.
Sure.
Make it the last 2 editions. Make it the last final 2 cars. We'll spec them. We're going to change Thor's spec.
Okay.
And we're going to match them a little bit. Yin and yang it.
Brilliant.
They're going to be delivered together.
Well, then.
They're going to be stored together. They're going to be driven all the time together. They're going to be a true duo brother
That's
car.
a really cool story, isn't it?
So I asked him, mine is 1 of 2, Dan's is 2 of 2.
Wow.
I asked them to bolt this and finish it on the same day Thor was done. So technically both left the line on the same day, and we saw them for the first time together in Germany when we
What a
took
special
delivery.
journey,
And we
man. That's
took
incredible.
it on a Raduno with them, and
Yeah.
man, that was the best trip of my life.
Ever. So they are twins.
They are truly
They're
twins.
actually twins.
They
How
truly are twins.
special is that? So this for you is a forever car.
Forever car.
Forever.
This is my forever car. I mean, we spent hours going through aero and unique specifications to the car. This is going nowhere.
Fantastic.
This is my pride and joy.
Congratulations, man. It's so special. I love seeing them together. It's a hell of a moment, you know,
Yeah.
when you actually see them roll in together.
And that's a cool thing. I mean, we drove in today, and unfortunately Thor couldn't make it on this trip.
Yeah.
But everyone's yelling at me, "Where's Thor? Where?" I mean, they know that when you see one, the other's right behind it.
Yeah.
And it's that's a really cool thing that Dan and I wanted to do. You know,
Sure.
us being so close.
And so have you cherry picked any parts from like RS and 1-to-1 or anything like that?
Yeah, we took the 1-to-1 front lip. We went back and forth with the rear wing from the 1-to-1. We modified it a little bit, and made it unique with the end plates and the center shark fin. You know, added the little vortex generator side fins and snorkel. But I mean, we took bits and pieces of various cars and concepts, and skeletonized the wing plate a little bit. That's unique, and we just had a lot of fun. They were so open-minded and said, "Hey, what do you want to see? What do you want on this thing?" And we said, "Here's what."
How many other brands would do that? You know,
I don't know any.
That's incredible. To have so much personal input into something so special is what a moment, man.
And that's why I love Koenigsegg. That's why, to me, they are the best brand, and it's rare to be able to call Christian a friend and be able to just call him up.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
To have that relationship with the brand is such a magical experience. Yeah.
Fabulous. What's is the material in the clear coat? Is that diamond dust?
That is diamond dust.
I love that.
So down the center line is diamond dust. We have the white gold.
I mean, in the sun, in natural sunlight, it's just outstanding.
It sparkles. They added white gold in places that I didn't even ask for.
Already?
And
yeah.
I took delivery. I'm like, wow. I mean, the
you start spotting bits.
Yeah, I'm looking. The inside of the roof scoop, where no one will see, is still all white gold.
Wow.
The rods holding the.
Yeah, I love that your what are they called? There's a sort of gas struts are.
The gas struts, everything. I mean, they're all gilded. Everything is, and I never asked for this. This is something they just said, you know what? Why not? We'll throw it in there.
Why not? Yeah. I never get tired of looking in the back of these things. I see something new every time as well. So much going on.
If you don't use them, they're going to break. They're going to cause a headache. And
the cars are definitely better for being used.
They have to. They have to.
Yeah. They're almost like living, breathing. If you get fluids through them, get them warmed up, say thank you for it, don't they?
We've seen and heard some horror stories of some owners who, the garage, they park them and it's a art piece, which I respect, but
sure,
you're going to go through the headache. So
absolutely, man. Yeah.
Of what comes.
It's a good way of clearing the crowd, this thing.
You're getting really good at driving this car.
Get in there.
You're getting very comfortable.
Do you know what I really like about this is that it's not just a hop in and go. Like you have to learn the nuances of what makes it tick.
I drove a Dino years ago, and I remember driving that being like, it's cool because it's bad.
Right?
Because it'll stall so easy. There's the 599s are extremely difficult to drive because they rev really fast and drop really fast, small flywheel, small clutch.
Yeah.
So you have to basically ride the clutch and spin the tires, or else
all the time.
you ride it.
And that's why you're
break
snapping
axles
divs all the time.
One diff, 2 axles.
In what, like 3 months?
Less. Well, I was learning how to drift it. And oh, we're doing doors up.
Are we doing doors up? Let's do doors up. The doors up, right? Doors up. Good God, actually when the doors are open you realise how loud this thing is.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Dude. Give one more.
One more? See you, man.
Hear that? He's gonna do that again. Rev that homie.
Should put that on a t-shirt. I actually can't believe the crowds that come out for this. What do you reckon it is total?
They say 50 to 60,000.
Feels like it. With that sounds good.
Sorry, I'm like overwhelmed. I'm so beat from 7 hours to take a picture.
Dude.
So my brain's not working.
It's an attack on the senses. Attack on the senses. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. Here he is.
I'm not letting go.
He's still doing it. He's been doing this for years. I can't believe he's turning up, man.
Oh God. Give me hand sanitizer.
That is the wildest act. I just can't believe he's still at it. You know? How you doing, buddy? He's oblivious. I love that.
Yo, rev it! Rev it, James! Rev it!
Right, in a total turn of events, despite the fact that it was like 38 degrees and blue skies earlier, the infamous Monterey mist is rolling in, and Damon's wiper is done. Look, nothing, broken. So we got a squeegee, and we're gonna hope that the squeegee's gonna see us through. Thanks, dude. See us through for this drive.
With the legs, all about finesse, I am not impressed. I don't need a rest, coming in with less, then you see the flash. Elohim with the melody, and it keeps some kind of breath.
The cops have actually allowed this to happen. They've shut it down so that we can do this, which is pretty impressive.
Bring in the storm, and this ain't so I know that this shit ain't see me blow. This is premeditated, I've been underrated, that's an understatement. I ain't coming later, the abundance came when I allowed my bosom to the loving grave. He the one who made it, so I'm in my bag. I that way before I ever raise a white flag. Shooting right, you can never get your time back. Only me and my reflection fight back. Why this beat gon' probably need an ice pack. J like the letter, I'm making several waves. I know the mission is same. I made a splash, now all of my passes last like running a race with Usain. I keep it coming like this is buffet. And if I'm stumbling, I'm in the grave. Never gon' fumble it, I get the bag and I run with it. Gunning it, gunning it, gunning it, gunning it. Worry with the legs, all about finesse, I am not impressed. I don't need a rest, coming in with less, then you see the